normalize men coming up to women again. I'm so annoyed that the feminist movement and all these like very entitled females now made it like almost basically impossible for a man to never not seem creepy. And I'm just like, here, like, what the heck? If you don't come up to me, I think you're a weak man. And you may not be. You probably aren't, because it'd be impossible for every man to be a weak man, especially at the gym that I go to. But, damn. The feminists really, really ruined men need things. Shame on you, feminists.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk about the current question of the year that women are professing nonstop, whether in public, private, or on the internet. Why don't men approach women anymore in public? Well, the answer is quite layered, but not complicated. Women tend to create their own problems. Over the past few years, everything from situations that could be perceived as a MeToo to women just vehemently saying that they don't want men to approach them in public, the answer is pretty clear. Men just don't want to risk this situation to escalate, and the juice is definitely not worth the squeeze. Now, whether you believe it's more about social media that's causing the problem, or attitudes in general, or just simply today's climate and women's ego are the true culprits of the situation. You don't have to believe me? Let's take a look at a few examples to prove this very point.
Never give ugly men a chance because their ego fucking playing around. Huh? Somebody just dumped me. Some super ugly man, American guy dumped me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
I gave him a chance. I didn't like him at all. And this guy dumped me? Oh, no way. I'm not gonna give chance anyone anymore like this.
I feel like one of the nuances missing from the women aren't dating anymore, women aren't in the dating pool, they're leaving men, is that ain't no out here, okay? The men are ugly. They look tired.
Beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Smelly. Gross. Okay? Nothing. When was the last time you saw a hot-ass man in person? Quickly.
No.
You can't make this shit up, people.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
And the hits just keep on coming.
So this woman made a post, and I'm going to go ahead and read the post to you, but let me just give you a little clarification. This woman said a whole bunch of stuff that the women in the comments were livid over. Once I start reading this, you're going to understand why. Okay. This woman said, females are no prize. Be realistic. Half us ran through at a young age. Half y'all want a man to pay all of your bills and expenses, hair, nails, outside food, etc. Half of y'all are messy as F, to the point you can't see the floor in your bedroom, can't clean at all, dishes be in the sink for days, even weeks. Half of you guys are abusive as hell and think it's so cute. Half y'all hop in a new relationship or situationships quick as hell and be insecure the entire time about the relationship and start acting controlling. Half y'all don't feel anything but lust for your man. Half y'all will cut off a man for taking advice from his own mama. Half y'all don't know what the F you need and want, and don't trust them the entire time because of your own insecurities, and you treat a man like he's the one that played you in the past when he could in fact change your life and be a blessing. Half y'all don't let them have their own peace, sleep for hours, drink a little, be on the game for hours after work, go out with his friends. Don't even let a man hold the door for a lady without getting mad, calling him friendly. Go out and ask these men out. Pay for their gas. Pay for their meal. Open the door for them once in a while. Be the driver instead of the passenger sometimes. Give him random gifts. Y'all get rejected by a man once and start calling them names. Taught these men that no means no. Can't be mad that they're learning that they're starting to learn their worth. Okay, she just was like, I'm gonna give it to you, no chaser. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I don't care who's mad, who feels like this. But she summed up a lot of women in this generation. And you know what's I can't even say this generation. I have to say these times because I said it before in another video and I have to say it again. All these ideologies and the way that these people think, a lot of these women think, it is not subject to one certain age. It's not. Because you have women who are way older than me coming on here telling women, you the prize, you the one, you the this, and they still don't have no man. They don't have no relationship. They have no results. They have nothing. So it definitely doesn't have an age. But I love the way that she broke this down in layman's terms so that a lot of people can get it through their head. So, we're going to have to start from the top because she said a lot, okay? First thing she said was half us ran through, which means that she included herself in the post. She included that she is also one of the women that she's talking about. She said half us ran through at a young age. Half y'all want a man to pay all your bills and expenses. I think this is very important that we talk about this because a lot of women have exchanged their bodies with men frequently, often, all the time, over and over and over again. And they don't take into account that it is them who has given this access to somebody else that they deem unworthy. It can't be, all these guys, they ain't this. All these guys ain't that. They all trash. They all this. But you had no problem giving your body away to them regardless of that. Them being a waste of time or them, not treating you the way that you feel that you deserve to be treated never stopped you from being intimate with them. Never stopped you from getting in a relationship with them. Never stopped you from dealing with them. But then you have the audacity to say that, they're not meeting your qualifications or providing your list of qualifications. What sense does that make? You don't even abide by your own qualifications for these men that you say that you want. Because you'll sleep with them, but, I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. You're not going to have me like that. It's a backwards way of thinking. Then she says, half of y'all want a man to pay all your bills and expenses. This is the thing that I don't get, right? This has been a conversation that comes up so often. And a lot of women keep talking about, 50-50. I'm not going 50-50, blah, 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 yada, 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 and free. But if we're being completely honest, a lot of women want these things because, one, they've never experienced what luxury even is, regardless, from their childhood, from before. They want to live a life that they see other women living, but they're going about it in a way of transactional relationship. Right? And they don't understand the fundamental requirements to be a part of a transactional relationship, which goes back to this woman's first point. If you are going to be a part of a transactional relationship, which means that somebody's going to providing you with a certain lifestyle because of the woman that you are, how the heck can you be coming in, you're not fit, you don't know how to cook, don't know how to clean, you don't present yourself in a certain way, you just want to lay around, do nothing, and somebody is supposed to just come and quote unquote save you? Make sure your hair is done. Make sure your nails are done. A lot of you guys want to get with men and have them pay these bills for you that you can't even pay for yourself.
That's a damn shame.
And there you have it. Special thanks to River TV, where that last clip originates from. Be sure to check it out and get her full commentary on that particular topic. I'll leave you with this. Understand, men are cost-benefit calculators. We have reached a tipping point in society where the juice is definitely not worth the squeeze. And men always say, when it's the majority that is acting out in a certain fashion, it's time to find alternative measures to offset what typically would be a general interaction between men and women today. But I'll leave it up to you. In the comments section, give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.